Gilbert. Batting sixth and playing DH, number 16, Parker Curtis. And playing second base, number 13, Carter Klein. Batting seventh and playing pitcher, number 1, Gavin Foote. Batting eighth and playing first, number 15, Cullen McFall. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 9, Slade Beasley. And the rest of your Mabank Panthers. The Panthers are coached by Coach McCrossin. Now, for the home team, your Canton Eagles. Leading off and playing catcher, number 7, Marcus Chavez. Batting second and playing second base, number 4, Gavin Sanchez. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 22, Judson Dyke. Batting fourth and playing pitcher, number 8, Brody Lewis. Batting fifth and playing DH, number 5, Luke Jackson. And playing center field, Lucas Hughes. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 9, A.J. Reese. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 11, Kason Sanders. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 1, Lathan Pruitt. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 10, Kason Higgins. The rest of your Eagles, number 2, Dane Van Hooser. Number 6, Cameron Nicholas. Number 12, Keegan Smalling. Number 14, Matthew Martin. Number 15, Grady Goswick. And number 20, Dylan Caps. The Eagles are coached by Coach Brandon Luce, Joe West, and Casey Morrow. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
Well, good evening and welcome in, Panthers fans, to not only the regular season finale for baseball, the regular season finale for Mabank Sports on the Cedar Creek Media Network. Isn't that crazy, Rick? This is the last regular season game of the 2025-2026 school year. We've got some playoffs left to do. These guys still got some business left to handle, but the last night on the usual platforms, at least seeing this group of Mabank Panthers And, man, I'm telling you, it's been a great season. It's amazing how long and yet how short something can seem all at the same time. As August feels like it was a long time ago, but yet at the same time, it feels like it was just last week. So we are, of course, here at the Baseball Diamond tonight. We are in Canton. Now, this is not the first game we played in Canton this year, but it is the first game we were playing in Canton this year as the visiting team, as last time we were here, it was the Canton Eagles loaning us their field right before the bank was totally finished and everything. Well, it had been totally finished, but there was still a little bit of drainage. I don't want to say issue, but there was still some drainage things going on there. They got that all squared away after that last bit of rain. But Canton was nice enough to let us throw down here. I can't remember who it was. Was it Lindale? I want to say, yeah, Lindale it was. So. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was kind of a rough one here. So they're going to see if they can change things up a bit here. So Mabank, again, the visiting team. So, of course, they will be batting first. That will bring up the left-handed hitting catcher here, Matthew Ratley. First pitch to him. Going to be called a strike. Why I got it here, let's go ahead and get this.
Catcher, Matthew Ratley, number 3, 2026 class.
So 0-1 here to Rat. Next pitch going to be in the, well, I guess I can still say it's in the dirt, even though it's turf here. Next pitch going to be just a little low, somewhere around the shoestring area. 2-1. And that one going to be a big swing. Would have gave that one a pretty good ride if he was able to make contact, but just off of it there. So 2-2. Next pitch going to be in the dirt, and that is going to fill it up here. So we're going to have our first payoff pitch of the night in the first AB of the night here. And pitch is going to be just on the inside. And Rat is going to go down for the first out of the inning now.
Next up for the Panthers,
We'll bring up this guy right here.
Maddox McCrossan, number 2, 2027.
So the Mad Dog stepping up here. Got Quade Green on deck waiting for his cuts, but let's see what we get here first. First pitch is going to be in the dirt. By the way, never did say it here. I'm sure y'all heard it, but that is Brody Lewis out on the mound. Marco Chavez back behind the plate, as we saw on Monday. Set the rest of that defense here shortly. Next pitch going to be in the dirt as well. So it gives us a chance to tell you A.J. Reese manned that third base position really well on Monday as well. He is back over there tonight. You've got Judson Dyke at shortstop. Gavin Sanchez manning second base. Kason Sanders at first. So a lot of the same setup we saw in the first game. So Mad Dog here going to be sitting pretty. 3-0 count on him. Left to right in the outfield, you got Latham Pruitt in left field. Then you have got, they've actually got the DH hitting for their center fielder. Let me get that lineup card as Maddox is going to take a 4-pitch walk here and hit up on base. So center fielder out there is Lucas Hughes. Then in right field, you have got, I wrote it down here somewhere. Kason Higgins, there we go. Does bring up this guy right here for your Panthers.
Quade Green, 2027, middle infield utility, number 10.
First pitch to him, going to find a piece of the zone for a strike. Quade showing bunt now. Going to get it down, and it's going to be a pop-up. Good job there by McCrossan paying attention. Looks like Rick might have kicked my camera. I'll get that situated here. Oh, yeah. No, it's got a motor in there. Just leave it.
Now batting, number 11, Jackson Whitaker.
Y'all know buddy Rick here. It's my game time homie. It's Jackson Whitaker going to take his first pitch. Going to be a little high. Yes. It's sensitive. Next pitch here to Witt. Going to be just inside. Next one going to be high. Thought about checking back over on Maddox, but Maddox just kind of hanging around out there. And now that is going to be another free pass awarded here. So 2 gone, 2 on. I never put that other out on. Apologies.
Now batting number 6, Gunnar McGilvra.
Brings up Gunnar McGilvra. Gunnar going to be manning the hot corner per usual here tonight. First pitch he sees going to be well inside for a ball. I did the best with the netting tonight, y'all, so y'all forgive me. Looks better than it has in some games past. Next pitch going to be a little off of the zone, far side that time, so one a little too far in, that one a little too far out. Let's see what Lewis comes up with here on the 2-0 pitch. And that one going to catch the bottom of the zone. Good pitch there. So let's see if McGilvra tightens up the approach a little bit here. Next one going to be lifted in the air. Still floating back there towards center field and will be caught. So Mabank able to get a couple of guys on via the walk, but not able to move anybody around really. So after a half inning of play, nothing, we're going to take a short break, come back, and we'll see how the home half goes right after this.
Tired of that builder-grade kitchen or bathroom stuck in 1998? Mosher Contracting has been remodeling homes around Mabank and DFW since 1995. They specialize in kitchen and bath remodels, flooring, room additions, and custom homes, guiding you from start to finish with real communication, not guesswork. See it in person at their kitchen and bath showroom at 235 North Gun Barrel Lane, right next to Elder Dodge in Gun Barrel City, Texas. Mosher Contracting, your one-stop shop for material and install. Call 903-470-8550, where they take the con out of contracting.
Jeff Van Horn and his team at Precision Spray Foam want to help you protect your investments and potentially lower your energy bill with a new layer of insulating spray foam for your home, barndominium, or metal building. Why choose Precision Spray Foam? Because they can help deter moisture, improve comfort and air quality, and provide extra strength to your building for years to come, all while being environmentally friendly and cost-effective. Jeff and his team make installation a breeze and can retrofit for any need. Call Precision Spray Foam today at 903-880-6323. That's 903-880-6323 for your free estimate today. Precision Spray Foam, part of the Van Horn Construction family and proud supporter of Mabank Athletics. All right, y'all, I'm just going to hop on here and tell you right now. Unfortunately, we got some technical difficulty. The camera just got hit during warm-ups here. So I got to work on my camera. So y'all just kind of enjoy this view. I'll be back, let you know what's happening here in just a minute. So, again, I'm just going to leave you kind of with some ambient noise here, let you catch the game. But I'm going to work on this camera here real quick.
On the mound for the Mabank Panthers, number 1, Gavin Foote. Leading off for the Eagles, number 7, Marco Chavez. In the pitch run for the Eagles, number 12, Keegan Smalling. At the plate for the Eagles, number 4, Gavin Sanchez. Up to bat for the Eagles, number 22, Judson Dyke.
No, don't move it. Don't move it. I'm positive. Just like that. What, you don't think I'm
Go get him!
All right, guys, crisis averted. I thought we were out of business there for a second. I thought that camera was donezo. But we are still alive in this thing. I have no idea where we're at in the lineup, but I see there's somebody hanging out on third. Ooh. And someone going to be hit here. That was Judson Dyke that got hit by the pitch. So, and looks like it's number 12 standing on third, which would tell me that that was Chavez that got on base because they pinch run for him as their catcher. But we'll now bring up Brody Lewis. He is the opposing man on the mound for the Panthers tonight. Again, sorry about the little disappearing act on y'all there for a minute. It's the first pitch here, going to be just off of the zone. You got Gavin Foote out there on the bump for your Panthers. Runners on the corners, one gone. Next pitch going to be in the dirt. So 2-0 here. Only one run scored on Monday night. Mabank trying to keep it clean here through the first inning. As the next pitch gonna be apparently just a hair high and a hair outside. We'll make it now 3-0. Next pitch gonna find a piece of the zone. Foot keeps himself alive here. 3-1 now the count. Next one going to be in the dirt. That's going to be a walk. Also got away. And, ooh, close play at the plate. But Canton going to be able to score a run here and get themselves ahead, earn the early going, 1-0. Put runners now on first and second. There's going to be a conversation at the mound here. And it looks like going to have a hat change in here. Coach McCrossin just talking it out with his guys. And again, I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting myself back into the groove here as we right there between the innings. Warm-up pitch got away and ended up hitting the old camera there. A little bit of broken plastic, but it's running. It's working for now, so we're going to keep on keeping on and hope that it does the same. We're taking a little while to talk things through. Umpire went over there and left giggling, so Coach McCrossin looked like he had kind of a smirk as well, so no harm, no foul. So again, runners at first and second. This is Luke Jackson, the designated hitter, standing in. First thing he sees going to be hit up the middle. 1, 2 going to be made there. Looked like it could be some real trouble, but excellent defense there by the Panthers middle infielder. Get them out of the inning without much more than just a little blemish. We're going to go ahead and reset ourselves, take a short break. We'll come back right after this here on the Cedar Creek Media Network.
When it comes to protecting your water, trust the local pro, Chris Flores with City Backflow. For years, Chris has built his business on hard work, Panther pride, and a commitment to his community. Neighbors know his name, and businesses count on his service. City Backflow handles it all. Testing, repairs, residential and commercial, done right and done right the first time. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your water and protect your peace of mind. Call Chris Flores with City Backflow today, 903-471-4558. That's 903-471-4558. City Backflow, proud sponsors of Mabank Athletics.
Your look matters, and around here, nobody does custom like Creative Genius Enterprises. From school pride to business branding, they make it local, they make it personal, and they make it last. We at Cedar Creek Media are proud to partner with Creative Genius as our official outfitters, and we can't wait for you to join us. Creative Genius Enterprises, Henderson County's home for custom made right. Give them a visit at 806 West Main Street in Gun Barrel City or call 903-288-2458. That's 903-288-2458.
All right, back to it here. I feel like I got my wits back about me here. So, going to bring up the Mabank DH right here. I think we're going to get a pitch before I'm going to be able to get to it. First pitch going to be off the zone to this guy right here.
Parker Curtis, catcher, number 16, class of 27.
1-0 pitch here to Parker. Going to be fouled into the screen. So 1-1 now. against the big lefty Brody Lewis out there working. Next pitch going to be also a little too low in the zone there. Put Parker ahead 2-1. Next pitch going to be a little high, a little away. So Parker using the good eyeballs the Lord gave him right now. 3-1. Now he's going to rip one down the line, but man, A.J. Reese there just in the perfect spot and able to grab an absolute screamer. Shots like that are exactly the reason why third base is called the hot corner. Or not baseball, third base is being called the hot corner. Sometimes I can't talk. Most of the time I can't talk, but for some reason people keep paying me to do it. I really don't know why. So brings up Gavin Foote here. First pitch he sees is going to be in the zone, but let's introduce him a little more traditionally here.
I'm Gavin Foote. I'm number 1, class of 2026, and I play right field.
0-1 the count to Gavin here as he swings. Not able to make contact there. Gavin also the first ever male recipient of the Cedar Creek Media Order of Athletic Merit Scholarship, so congratulations to him. Taking a little over $900 to college with him, thanks to the great fans of Panther Athletics. As the next pitch going to be just a hair low there for Gav, so he'll keep alive in the AB. And next pitch going to be swung on and missed. So that'll be 2 gone now here in the top of the second. It'll bring up the 6'4 sophomore, as I like to say, Cullen McFall.
At the play, number 15, Cullen McFall.
Cullen, a multi-sport star here for the Panthers. Been coming on of late here in the baseball season. First pitch he sees going to be just above knee level there for a strike. Pretty good pitch there from Lewis. The lefty sets up and deals. Next one was in the dirt. It was a good job there by Chavez just to keep it in front of him. One, and that one going to be just off of the zone. I saw the brain think swing, but Cullen able to override that idea in time. 2-1. Next pitch going to be hit towards second. Scoop. Toss is not going to get there, and Cullen saw it right in front of him, so he takes off, and he is going to end up at second, sliding in just in front of the tag there. So maybe the sophomore can start a 2-out rally here, as he will find himself standing 180 feet away from tying it up. Brings up the bottom man in the order here, Slade Beasley. Goes a little something like this right here.
Slade Beasley, class of 2027, outfield, and number 9.
So Slade doesn't need anything, soul-crushing here. Just nice shot, maybe down a gap. Would help out a bit. Yeah, down the line is really more what I was thinking, Rick. Thank you. I knew when it came out of my mouth it didn't sound like what I wanted to say. First pitch swinging there was Slade. Oh, one pitch, a little high. Don't necessarily think it was a challenge pitch or anything like that, or a pitch out, but it's kind of in that neighborhood. 1-1 now. And now Beasley going to tap one. Lewis going to be able to scoop it from the mound and make the toss over. So Mabank threatens but not able to get that score back here. So we will go to the home half of the second. right after we get back from this short commercial break. Tired of rolling your trash can to the road and wondering if the big company's even going to show up? Sick of call centers, excuses, and price hikes from people who probably don't even know where Mabank is? Well, Neighborhood Sanitation is your solution, and they've been servicing Mabank and surrounding areas for over 40 years, priding themselves on being family-owned, local, and on time. From weekly cart service at your house to bigger bins and cleanup trailers for those spring cleaning binges, they've got you covered without the corporate nonsense. Make the switch today. Call Neighborhood Sanitation at 903-887-6711 and keep your trash local. All right, back here. 1-0 lead for Canton after 3 half innings of play. Going into the bottom of the second here, it is going to be the third baseman, A.J. Reese, going to be leading it off for the Eagles. Gavin Foote still going to be on the mound for your Panthers. Defense stays set around him as well. You never know. You can always see those early substitutions and changes here at the high school level.
Eagles is inning number 9, A.J. Reese.
All right, so back to work here. First pitch from Foote going to be high. So senior playing his last regular season game in a Mabank uniform. So the next pitch going to be a little low there. But he's played a lot of games in a Mabank uniform over his career. So the next pitch going to be a check swing strike. It should be a strike, all right. But yet, as I said, played a lot of games in that Panther green, but next year going to be trading it for a Friends University jersey. Be playing college football up there. His count moves to 3-1. Got his buddy Wayne Langford. From if I remember right, I believe I heard they're going to be roommates as well. So be playing together and rooming together. That pitch is going to be skied way up in the air. Those are always the scary ones when they go way up in the air and you don't know where they went. So 3-2 now. Payoff, and that one going to be chopped. That was an excellent challenge pitch there by G. Just a good job to fight it off there by Reese. So here comes another one, and that one going to fall in the bucket for the first one of these of the night for G.
Comes winding up on the hill, breaker on the way. Look at that big dance. Swings with the crutch. Oh, he missed it. He is corkscrewing down, and he's drilled himself into the dirt.
11, Canton Sanders.
So one gone now. Brings up the first baseman, the lefty Cason Sanders. First pitch to him going to be off of the zone for a ball. G at 29 pitches now. That one fell in there. Getting attacked by yawns over here. You know how it is when you've had a long week. Even if you're enjoying what you're doing, you kind of get those yawns you can't get away from. So the next pitch was close into the shoestrings there. 2-1 now. It's a righty deals. That one going to be chopped towards first. McFall going to be able to make the play all by himself. So that'll be 1 and 2 down. Mabank going to see if they can go ahead and make it a trifecta. Go back to work from the top of the
Now batting for the Eagles, number 1, Lathan Pruitt.
top of the order. My goodness, cannot think. I'm telling you, it's been a long week for me, so I'm having trouble remembering everything. First pitch here going to be chopped foul. This is the left fielder, Lathan Pruitt. Here's G with the 0-1 pitch, and oh man, really good pitch there on the inside. Doesn't catch enough of the plate to be counted as a strike, but will make the hitter think. Here comes the 1-1. Now that is going to be a swing and a miss. That's exactly what I'm saying. Last pitch well on the inside. That time throwing it low and away, changing up the batter's eye. Pretty good 1-2 set of pitches. Now here's the 1-2, and that is going to be fouled. Got the hitter looking a little uncomfortable up there. Does G.
Let's go, one, same pitch.
So another 1-2 on the way, and that one going to be just off of the zone. Another good challenge pitch there. You already seen him swing at one in that similar location, so see if you can offer him cheese he couldn't take or couldn't resist. And, now he's going to lose him and hit him. So it had been a real good set of pitches up to that point. So Pruitt aware of that one, and it will bring up the bottom man in the lineup here. This is right fielder Kason Higgins. Two gone, one on. Foot at 38 pitches now, so still got plenty left in the tank there. First pitch in this one going to be a little low, a little outside. So Higgins starts off with the ball here. Gavin checks back over. Now comes to pitch, and that one going to dot the bottom corner of the zone there. Next one going to be under the zone as well. So make it now 2-1. And balk going to be called here. So that'll advance the runner up to second.
All right, you're good, one. Get back in there.
Just come set. Come set.
So didn't come set long enough there, so get another 2-1. Well, not another. We'll get to that 2-1. That'll be in the dirt for a ball as well. So Higgins going to be sitting in the hitter's count, 3-1. McCrossan keeping the runner on second at bay there from his shortstop position. Foot takes a long look back, now comes to the plate, and he will bounce that one in. So that'll put runners on first and second now, and it looks like we are going to have a mound visit. So let's see what Coach McCrossan's decision is going to be here. And it looks like he is going to bring in Jackson Whitaker from the outfield, so I would assume that means he is going to be moving over to the mound. Also looks like Beasley going to be scooting over from right into center. So what I would assume we're seeing here, Jackson Whitaker coming in to pitch. Gavin Foot going to be going out to his usual position at right field. Gavin did give up the ball. Looks like he is retreating that way, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is whenever you've been watching a team for a while, you can just kind of start to read the tea leaves. I don't know. Trying to give myself more credit than yeah, I know Rick just gave me a big old eye roll. I'm trying to give myself credit over here, I don't give myself much of that, so every once in a while. Well, I am going to give credit for having some of the greatest sponsors in the world. Again, if you're trying to support us and you're out there watching us at home, best way you can support us is by supporting our sponsors. So let's hear from one of them. We'll be right back right after this.
Erosion is stealing shorelines all around Cedar Creek Lake. At Parks Environmental Services, we put a stop to it with riprap, rock-solid barriers that lock your shoreline in place. And that's just the start. From silt fencing and erosion blankets to site cleanup, dirt work, and decorative flagstone walkways, we're your full-service erosion control specialists. When it comes to safeguarding your piece of the lake, trust the name Cedar Creek relies on, Parks Environmental Services, putting it down to protect your ground. Parks Environmental Services, located on 405 West Mason Street, or call 214-693-8056.
All right, back to baseball here. Jackson Whitaker climbing onto the bump here. So, again, that moved Slade Beasley from right to center and put Gavin Foote in right. First pitch of the AB is going to be hit hard right at Gunnar McGilvra. And before I can even tell you who's up to bat, it was the leadoff man, Marco Chavez. He went down. So, that is a good shutdown inning there for the Panthers. We'll see if they can come and put a evening run, maybe even go up in this one in the third. We'll see and be waiting on it right here on the Cedar Creek Media Network.
For nearly 30 years, Carrie Harris Satellite has been the Lake Area's trusted satellite and internet retailer by putting the customer and their needs first. And we here at Cedar Creek Media can attest to that. I'm JD Bird with Cedar Creek Media, and we're not just partners, we're customers of Carrie Harris Satellite, and can't recommend him and his friendly team highly enough. Stop by Carrie Harris Satellite in Athens today and ask how they can get you set up with Dish, Spectrum, Starlink, Boost Mobile, and more at 103 La Costa Street in Athens, or call 903-677-9522. Again, that's 903-677-9522.
Cedar Creek Battery and Golf Carts. More than just a shop, they're part of the Cedar Creek Lake community. And whether you're needing a new car battery, a boat battery, or service for your golf cart, they've got you covered. Their family's been helping yours for almost 20 years with new and reconditioned batteries for cars and trucks, as well as batteries for boats, motorcycles, and lawn equipment, plus golf cart repairs and custom upgrades to make your ride one of a kind. Stop by the shop in Payne Springs or give them a call at 903-451-2182 and let Randy and his team show you your car to your dreams. Cedar Creek Battery and Golf Carts, keeping life charged, one customer at a time. Ask about free pickup and delivery on golf carts.
Top of the lineup for the Mabank Panthers, number 3, catcher, Matthew Ratley.
All right, back here to it. Cutting off my conversation with Rick early. So I can get my last word. It is his kid that is up to bat, unfortunately, on a check swing. Got a piece of it there. So Rat going to be starting out 0-1 here. Next pitch, breaking ball around the shoulder, behind the shoulders actually. Just kind of got away. Yeah, camera looks like it's still okay over there. Yeah, I've had one hit my webcam before, but I haven't had one take a direct shot at the big camera before. So that next pitch going to be well inside. So Ratley sitting pretty here, 2-1. Lewis been dealing so far tonight. Next pitch going to be just off of the zone. So 3-1 now the count. Lewis sets, delivers. That one going to be hit high in the air. Long run over into foul territory, but it will be brought down there by the left fielder. That was Latham Pruitt. So it'll be one gone, nobody on here. Brings up the Mad Dog, Maddox McCrossan. Max got a walk the last time he was up. See if he can continue his on base total here, I guess. First pitch he saw was off of the zone. Next pitch going to be high. So 2-0. Maddox hadn't seen a pitch yet in the zone tonight. 2-0, and that one will be in the dirt as well. It was a 4-pitch walk last time he was up, so still waiting to see something here. Next pitch going to be high as well. So that'll be another 4-pitch walk there. And it'll put a runner on the base pass for Quade Green here. Quade tried to drop down a bunt last time, but got underneath of it a little bit, and Lewis able to come up and make the play in the air. First pitch to him here, going to be just off of the zone. Pretty good looking pitch there for Lewis, but better eye there by Quade. 1-0 going to be high as well. It's 2-0 now the count. Quade thought about it a little extra. Umpire called a time right after that. Now we're ready to go again. Lewis moving faster. They were, I believe that time, Darren McCrossan to take off. He did no such thing. But now Green going to find himself in the 3-0 count here. And that one's going to be around chin level. So that'll be 8 pitches and 2 walks over the last 2 batters here for Lewis. And it looks like Canton going to want to talk things through a little bit here. As Jackson Whitaker going to be climbing up to take his second at-bat of the night. He also was a free pass recipient. Looks like Coach McCrossan and Jackson going to go down the first base line, have a conversation with Green and Waxler. It looks like McCrossan also going to head over that direction. Am I going to bother anybody back here if I stand up for a minute? No? All right. Sometimes you get sitting so long, you kind of get tired of sitting. You want to stand up for a minute here. Yeah, I guess you would know that feeling. You drive for a living, so you're always sitting.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 11 pitcher, Jackson Whitaker.
All right, so again, runners on first and second. Let me get that on the board there for you. Brings up Jackson Whitaker here.
Let's go here, 11.
Whit going to show bunt. Pulled back on it. So we'll take a ball here. Got a little anticipatory here. Probably hit that camera a little early, sorry. Showing bunt again. Again, going to pull back. Oh, this time be called a strike. He did pull back. I'm getting antsy on that camera. Standing up, giving me the anxiety over here, but my legs needed the stretch. See if I can hold my water here. Again, Witt going to show the bunt. This time it will be tapped. but it ends up going foul, so I hit the button on the sound of the bat, so can't blame me that time. Can't blame me that time. So will not be bunting anymore with 2 strikes. And he is going to go down. It was a bit of a breaking ball there. I don't think Witt was expecting it.
For the Panthers, number 6, third baseman Gunnar McGilvra.
So as you heard, we'll bring up the third baseman here, Gunnar McGilvra. Last time up, McGilvra flew out to center field. First pitch to him going to be a swinging strike 1.
Hey, good cut, kid. Let's go.
And you got McCrossan standing on second. Quade Green hanging out on first. Next pitch going to be fouled back. At least everybody here now knows that I'm going to flinch, and nobody laughs at me when I flinch anymore. And next pitch going to be chopped foul towards the Canton bench there. Matter of fact, it actually got stuck in the chain link of the Canton dugout there. So still 0-2. And McGilvra going to go down swinging. And Mabank still looking for that tying run. They're going to have to come back and look for it again in the 4th inning. Going to need another shutdown inning on the mound. Try and keep this within that 1 run. Well, let's go ahead and take another short break, and we'll come back right after this.
Tired of that builder-grade kitchen or bathroom stuck in 1998? Moser Contracting has been remodeling homes around Mabank and DFW since 1995. They specialize in kitchen and bath remodels, flooring, room additions, and custom homes, guiding you from start to finish with real communication, not guesswork. See it in person at their kitchen and bath showroom at 235 North Gun Barrel Lane, right next to Elder Dodge in Gun Barrel City, Texas. Moser Contracting, your one-stop shop for material and install. Call 903-470-8550, where they take the con out of contracting.
Jeff Van Horn and his team at Precision Spray Foam want to help you protect your investments and potentially lower your energy bill with a new layer of insulating spray foam for your home, barndominium, or metal building. Why choose Precision Spray Foam? Because they can help deter moisture, improve comfort and air quality, and provide extra strength to your building for years to come, all while being environmentally friendly and cost-effective. Jeff and his team make installation a breeze and can retrofit for any need. Call Precision Spray Foam today at 903-880-6323. That's 903-880-6323 for your free estimate today. Precision Spray Foam, part of the Van Horn Construction family and proud supporter of Mabank Athletics.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 4, Gavin Sanchez.
All right, back here to it. Jackson Whitaker up on the bump. Starts out this one with a ball here. This is, by the way, second baseman, number 4, Gavin Sanchez. Sanchez going to start out from a power position here, 2-0. That one also going to be just off of the zone, so Witt still trying to find his groove here in the early going of his pitching outing. Now that one is going to dot the zone for a strike. Good job to get back into it, keep this at-bat alive for himself. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one going to be hit high in the air. Going to end up back here in the peon section. But it will make it now a full count, as I just hit the wrong button. Dadgummit. Full count, as I said. There we go. not reset the count. Oh, now that one, some high heat around the hat bill. And that will be a free pass, and will bring up the shortstop, Judson Dyke. Dyke tossed a gem in Mabank on Monday. Ended up getting a no decision as Canton went down 1-0. Was pulled later on in the game, but again, really good game. Watching him toss out there, another lefty. Next pitch going to be off of the zone as well. So Dyke going to find himself up 2-0. And Canton kind of playing for their life tonight as well. Need a win here tonight to get a playoff against Athens, I believe it is, tomorrow. So they've got a lot to play for here tonight.
Let's go.
So Witt, make sure things are the way he likes. Now comes set on the mound. And that pitch going to be just off of the zone as well. Thought it might get called a strike, as Dyke is a rather tall kid, but I'm going to say still just a little too high. And next one going to be under the zone. That'll be another free pass here.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 8 senior pitcher, Cody Lewis.
In situations like these, you always look for the positives, and one big positive here for Mabank is they've got an out at any base now. So haven't seen anything hit way too hard by the Eagles yet, so if they can get some kind of roller, maybe they can make something really good happen with it. Is Witt going to check back on the runner at second. And this is, by the way, the opposing pitcher, Brody Lewis. Witt, again, going to step off the rubber, think things through. Still waiting on this donut pitch here. And first one going to be just under the knees there for a ball. So Witt going to have to find the zone here. The lefty again crawls back in. Next pitch going to be chopped and chopped foul over towards the Mabank bench. We'll even things up at 1 apiece now. Again, Mabank going to definitely be looking for at least a double play here. Oh, that one going to be hit really well. Traveling, and going to be caught. How about that? Gavin Foote back at the wall, able to bring that one in, and that is has got to be heartwarming there for Jackson Whitaker on the mound. Is off of the bat. That looked like it may end up back in Mabank, but a little too high. Didn't get quite down enough to get that frozen rope on it. So it'll be a fly out to right field on the stat sheet, but it'll put runners now on the corners with 1 gone for the Eagles. So they've got another chance here to push across a run. First pitch, and that one going to be hit well and will get down. Foote able to pick it up on the bounce and get it in quickly. So damage will be limited, but damage will be done. So 2-0 now, Eagles on top of this one. It keeps runners on first and second.
Now heading for the Eagles, number 9, third baseman, A.J. Reese.
Brings up A.J. Reese, breaking pitch, first thing he sees, and that will be off of the zone for a ball. Oof, now fanning that one. 1-1. double play still available here to the Panthers try and get out of this one, but that will be a hit by pitch. And that'll now load up the bases here with one gone. So, and it'll bring up the left-handed first baseman here, Canton Sanders. And, bat got left back behind here. And somebody going to come out and snag it. Good catch there by the official. Noticing it was back there. It was kind of blended into that kind of, what do you call that? Almost like a dark brown, almost more of like a dark maroon type turf here. First pitch in this at bat going to be called a strike. So Whitaker finds himself ahead here. 0-1 pitch, and that one going to be in near the knees. So sticks the count now. 1-1. And that one going to be ripped, and that'll get into right field as well. Again, Foote doing a good job of getting the ball in quickly. But Canton, again, going to be able to pick up a run here on the RBI single. That one going to Canton Sanders. We'll also keep the bases loaded here. Brings up the left fielder, Lathan Pruitt. Batting now with a 3-0 lead. First pitch going to be tapped. McCrossan going to make the play at home and then throw across. It's going to be out, so how about that? Just your old, traditional 6-2-3 double play. Gets them out of the inning. Let's go ahead and take another little short break. We'll come back right after this here on the Cedar Creek Media Network.
When it comes to protecting your water, trust the local pro, Chris Flores with City Backflow. For years, Chris has built his business on hard work, Panther pride, and a commitment to his community. Neighbors know his name, and businesses count on his service. City Backflow handles it all. Testing, repairs, residential and commercial, done right and done right the first time. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your water and protect your peace of mind. Call Chris Flores with City Backflow today, 903-471-4558. That's 903-471-4558. City Backflow, proud sponsors of Mabank Athletics.
Your look matters, and around here, nobody does custom like Creative Genius Enterprises. From school pride to business branding, they make it local, they make it personal, and they make it last. We at Cedar Creek Media are proud to partner with Creative Genius as our official outfitters, and we can't wait for you to join us. Creative Genius Enterprises, Henderson County's home for custom made right. Give them a visit at 806 West Main Street in Gun Barrel City or call 903-288-2458. That's 903-288-2458.
All right, back here to it. Thank you. I hit that third base button like 4 times and it wouldn't go away. So Canton able to put across 2 in the bottom of the third. Sitting with a 3-0 lead as it sits. Parker Curtis coming up to start off the inning for the Panthers, and he is going to start off with a strike. So Lewis still on the bump, delivers again. That one I'm broadcasting. I can't confirm or deny that that was the right thing you said, Rick. 1-1, and that one gonna hit Parker Curtis.
Curtis hit by pitch.
Well, I'll just go ahead and say it. The first pitch and the second pitch kind of.
Number 1. Gavin Foote.
So it'll bring up Gavin Foote here as, again, Curtis ate one off of the leg there. So Gavin was a punch-out victim his first time up. Going to try and change his luck from the plate here. Let's see what the approach is here. Nobody gone, one on, and he is going to show bunt. Can't get the bunt down, and they are going to be able to get the runner taken off. So Parker Curtis going to be caught, and I know he's probably having some leg pain there after getting hit. But now, there's going to be a little conversation here.
Batters interference called on number 1, Gavin Foote.
Oh, no. I didn't even see that. So batters interference going to be called. So Gavin Foote will also go down. So it works like a double play essentially. Well, it works essentially like a double play in this situation, as it was a interference and a throw out. So it'll be 2 gone.
Curtis out on throw by senior Marco Chavez. 2 down for the Eagles.
Now, Coach McCrossan arguing a little bit here. Doesn't look like he's going to get the result he wanted, but was going to at least stick his neck out and try there. So brings up the 6'4" sophomore here. First pitch swinging. Not able to make contact. So 0-1. Next pitch going to be tapped and foul. Getting PTSD looking at that fencing swinging in front of the camera there. 0-2, and that one going to be well inside. McFall able to get in and away. So 1-2, and that one going to catch the bottom of the zone there. Buckled him up there. So after 3.5 innings of play, Canton up in this one 3-0. We're going to take another short break. We'll be right back here on the Cedar Creek Media Network. Tired of rolling your trash can to the road and wondering if the big company's even going to show up? Sick of call centers, excuses, and price hikes from people who probably don't even know where Mabank is? Well, Neighborhood Sanitation is your solution, and they've been servicing Mabank and surrounding areas for over 40 years, priding them family-owned, local, and on time. From weekly cart service at your house to bigger bins and cleanup trailers for those spring cleaning binges, they've got you covered without the corporate nonsense. Make the switch today. Call Neighborhood Sanitation at 903-887-6711 and keep your trash local.
Number 16, Parker Curtis.
So PA man beat me to it by just a hair. As you heard, Parker Curtis going to be up on the bump here for your Panthers. First pitch in this at-bat going to be hit well foul. This is the bottom man in the order, the right fielder, Kason Higgins. 1-0. Now this one going to be chopped, and just got the heel of Gunner's glove there and took a big old jump. Ended up in short left field. McCrossan over covering, able to get the ball. But that'll put a runner on first here to start the inning.
Where'd you be there, short?
It will again flip over the order here. Marco Chavez.
Number 7, senior catcher, Marco Chavez.
Chavez so far tonight has grounded out and was out some other way. That was during the process of me. Or no, he didn't get out. He got on base in his first time up, but that's what I was working on that camera. So I lost him and his buddy following behind, Gavin Sanchez, didn't get their first at-bats. 1-0 pitch going to be tipped foul. So it'll even things up now, 1-1. Again, regular season finale here tonight, folks. Your Panthers will be taking on the Kilgore Bulldogs next Friday and Saturday. Game 1 Friday night, Game 2 Saturday early afternoon, and Game 3 would be immediately following Game 2 if necessary. So we're not done with baseball. We're just done with the regular season after tonight. It's Parker Curtis working with that stick pitch. Chavez waiting on it. Shows bunt, gets it down. Ratley going to scoop and toss over to first to get the out. So Chavez does his job, moves the runner up 90 feet. Canton will trade the movement for the out. And it'll now bring up Gavin Sanchez here.
Out to play for the Eagles, number 4, Gavin Sanchez.
So Sanchez has had an at-bat that I don't have recorded and then had a walk. It's Curtis going to start him out low and away in the zone, called a strike. Well, I know Rick looked over and said, well, he called it on us, so he's got to call it for them as well. So 0-1 pitch, and that one going to run well inside. It's a good job by Sanchez to get out of the way of it. 1-1. Now Curtis stepped off the rubber, wants to think about it. And Ratley going to go over to talk it out with him here. That runner at second, it definitely makes things a bit more complicated for the Panthers, but still sitting in a good position here. 1-1 the count. Curtis comes set. And that one going to be hit way up in the air, curling way foul, and ends up in the Canton peanut gallery over there. Don't take offense to that. I call our people peanut gallery as well. So 1-2. Curtis looking for his first punch out of the night. And that one's going to bounce in. Good job there by Ratley. Keep it in front of him. Keep the runner standing on second. Parker had that pitch to waste, so just now 2-2. See if he goes for the put-out pitch right here. He tries to do a little something different. He will go for it. It's going to be lifted up in the air. And McFall over in front. Going to be able to scoop that one up, make the play. Okay, I didn't notice the situation here, so we've actually got a little bit different setup on the defense here. I'll get that for you here shortly. So here is Judson Dyke. First pitch to him going to be absolutely hammered. That is rolling and will get down. Beasley not able to quite track it down. I think everybody in the building thought that was gone, but it just kind of fell down. And that will be a 2-out double with an RBI attached to it. So it'll now be a 4-0 lead for Canton. Going to be another discussion going on here on the mound, that gives me a chance to tell you that Slade Beasley had moved over into left field, Gavin in right, Whitaker back out to center, and it looked like Quade Green moved from the corner outfield position there in left field out to second base. Now it looks like we're going to have Cullen McFall take the bump. I saw Tucker Davis trot out. Yeah, he does have his first baseman's mitt, so he'll move over to first. And it looks like Parker Curtis is going to be the odd man out for the time being, as he is going to head back to the bench here. And tell you what, while they're working things out, let's go ahead and pay a couple of bills. We'll be right back right after this.
Erosion is stealing shorelines all around Cedar Creek Lake. At Parks Environmental Services, we put a stop to it with riprap, rock-solid barriers that lock your shoreline in place. And that's just the start. From silt fencing and erosion blankets to site cleanup, dirt work, and decorative flagstone walkways, we're your full-service erosion control specialists. When it comes to safeguarding your piece of the lake, trust the name Cedar Creek relies on, Parks Environmental Services, putting it down to protect your ground. Parks Environmental Services, located on 405 West Mason Street, or call 214-693-8056. For nearly 30 years, Carrie Harris Satellite has been the Lake area's trusted satellite and internet retailer by putting the customer and their needs first. And we here at Cedar Creek Media can attest to that. I'm JD Bird with Cedar Creek Media, and we're not just partners, we're customers of Carrie Harris Satellite, and can't recommend him and his friendly team highly enough. Stop by Carrie Harris Satellite in Athens today and ask how they can get you set up with Dish, Spectrum, Starlink, Boost Mobile, and more at 103 La Costa Street in Athens, or call 903-677-9522. Again, that's 903-677-9522.
Now pitching for the Panthers, number 15, Colin McFall.
All right, back here to it. So, as I said, Colin McFall now on the bump here for the Panthers. It's going to be Brody Lewis, who has been pitching really, really well tonight. Now going to step up and take a couple of more hacks. He has walked and flown out so far tonight. 2 gone, runner on second. First pitch here going to be laced out in the right field. Dyke never slowed down around the corner, and he will come around for another insurance run there for the Eagles, who will now be up in this one 5-0. Been a while since I've seen our Panthers in this kind of predicament here. So Lewis doing a little defense of himself there. Put another run on the board. Brings up the DH here, Luke Jackson. Sitting to a double play and singled in an RBI. So that ball is going to get past. Ratley just going to have to eat it there. So runner will move up 90 feet. One-0 pitch, and oh man, like that was in a pretty good spot there to my unprofessional eye. (2-0), and oof, that one looked like it might have got away from young Master Cullen there. 3-0. Rio pitch on the way, and that was a pretty good looking pitch. A nice pick back as well, but doesn't get the out over at second, but they do get the strike on the board. So I got to be honest, in all the excitement, I did kind of forget there's 2 outs on the board. So Just got to work on the guy in the box as he is going to tap one. Green and McCrossan on the third, able to get it, and going to be out. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, if you need a reason to teach your Little League team why you back up your teammates, that is exactly it right there. McFall not able to quite stretch over and make the play. Green just a half a step behind, but McCrossan all the way behind the bag, able to pick it up, make the throw, beat the runner by a half a step. That is exactly how they teach it to you right there. Well, let's go ahead and take us another short break. We'll come back with the bottom half of the inning right after this, or the top half. We'll be moving on into the top half of the fifth inning right after this here on the Cedar Creek Media Network. Cedar Creek Battery and Golf Carts. More than just a shop, they're part of the Cedar Creek Lake community. And whether you're needing a new car battery, a boat battery, or service for your golf cart, they've got you covered. Their family's been helping yours for almost 20 years with new and reconditioned batteries for cars and trucks, as well as batteries for boats, motorcycles, and lawn equipment, plus golf cart repairs and custom upgrades to make your ride one of a kind. Stop by the shop in Payne Springs or give them a call at 903-451-2182 and let Randy and his team show you your car to your dreams. Cedar Creek Battery and Golf Carts, keeping life charged one customer at a time. Ask about free pickup and delivery on golf carts.
Tired of that builder-grade kitchen or bathroom stuck in 1998? Mosher Contracting has been remodeling homes around Mabank and DFW since 1995. They specialize in kitchen and bath remodels, flooring, room additions, and custom homes, guiding you from start to finish with real communication, not guesswork. See it in person at their kitchen and bath showroom at 235 North Gun Barrel Lane, right next to Elder Dodge in Gun Barrel City, Texas. Mosher Contracting, your one-stop shop for material and install. Call 903-470-8550, where they take the con out of contracting.
All right, back to it here immediately in the action as we actually were behind by one pitch there. Slade Beasley in the box, took ball one. Now going to take a mighty swing for strike one here. Stick pitch going to be high and out of the zone. So 2-1 now. Still Lewis on the bump here. Been dealing so far tonight. Only needed 68 pitches to this point. Is this one going to be tapped up the middle, and that will poke through there. So Slade Beasley going to have a leadoff single here for Mabank. Only their, I believe their second hit of the night, yeah. I've reached base a couple of times, but it's been mostly from walks. Only other hit was the double by Cullen McFall back in the second inning. So it flips over the order here, brings up the Matthew Ratley here. As it didn't move up that inning, his fifth inning now. First pitch, going to be high here to Matt. Lefty on lefty crime going on here. Is Ratley going to show bunt, get it back. So 2-0 now. That is one thing Mabank is really good at doing, is showing the bunt, being able to pull it back at that last second. Must work on that a lot, though, Coach McCrossan. 2-0 pitch, and that one going to be in the dirt. Looked like that might have been another challenge pitch for Beasley standing over on first. They're daring him to take off and move here. See what it looks like on a 3-0. Ratley going to show bunt, pull back, take the strike. Don't blame him, as it was lower in the zone. Definitely caught the zone, but it was lower down there, so didn't want to fool around with that. 3-1 now. And now he's going to hit one high, carrying, but not far enough. Dies about halfway into right field. And that'll be the first out of the inning here. Beasley had to retreat back to first. So now bring up the Mad Dog, Maddox McCrossan here. Maddox has walked both times he's been up so far tonight. Only seen 8 pitches, not one of them have been in the zone. And now that one going to be inside, throw down over to second, and they are going to get him. So second time tonight, Chavez going to be able to cut down the runner. Wasn't really looking over there. I don't know if Beasley didn't get a very good jump or what happened. So that'll be the second out of the inning now. 1-0. That one going to be in the dirt. So again, 10 pitches now. Maddox hasn't seen 1 strike. Still hadn't seen one. That one was real close, hard to lay off of, but gets rewarded for doing so.
Be patient here.
Next pitch, and hey, there we go. Strike over. So 3-1. It's been the bugaboo for Lewis so far, as here comes the 3-1 pitch, and that one going to be fouled back. So now he gets a couple of strikes right in a row, but yeah, Lewis has been throwing gas tonight. Looked, I don't want to say unhittable because they've had a few, but I mean, has looked really, really, really good through the first couple of times through this lineup. But the Mad Dog's kind of the one guy he hadn't squared up too squarely with yet, and now he will. I'm sitting here talking about it. Ends up blowing one right by him, and that is the way the top of the 5th is going to end. So after 4.5 innings of play, Canton still sitting on top of this one 5-0. We'll take another short break. Come back right after this here on the Cedar Creek Media Network.
Jeff Van Horn and his team at Precision Spray Foam want to help you protect your investments and potentially lower your energy bill with a new layer of insulating spray foam for your home, barndominium, or metal building. Why choose Precision Spray Foam? Because they can help deter moisture, improve comfort and air quality, and provide extra strength to your building for years to come, all while being environmentally friendly and cost-effective. Jeff and his team make installation a breeze and can retrofit for any need. Call Precision Spray Foam today at 903-880-6323. That's 903-880-6323 for your free estimate today. Precision Spray Foam, part of the Van Horn Construction family and proud supporter of Mabank Athletics.
When it comes to protecting your water, trust the local pro, Chris Flores with City Backflow. For years, Chris has built his business on hard work, Panther pride, and a commitment to his community. Neighbors know his name, and businesses count on his service. City Backflow handles it all. Testing, repairs, residential and commercial, done right and done right the first time. Don't wait until there's a problem. Protect your water and protect your peace of mind. Call Chris Flores with City Backflow today, 903-471-4558. That's 903-471-4558. City Backflow, proud sponsors of Mabank Athletics.
Eagles number 9, A.J. Reese.
All right, brings up third baseman here to go into the bottom of the 5th. A.J. Reese going to take a big breaking ball on the first pitch he sees here. Again, Taylor Honey, Cedar Creek Media Network. Happy to be here with you tonight. 0-1 pitch. Going to be well off of the zone, but offered at. So McFall gets a gift there. And Reese going to be down to his final strike here. Almost went around again, but going to be able to get the swing back in plenty of time. Can't fault Ratley for trying, but. So a 1-2 now. That one going to be off of the zone.
Go get him right here, kid.
Evens it up, 2-2. McFall deals, and oh man, great spot there, but not able to get the call. So 3-2 now. Just needs this one pitch to get across. And unfortunately, just kind of fell out of the hand there. So that'll put a man on first base here with nobody gone. See here. That will bring up the first baseman here, Canton Sanders. Lefty standing in, had an RBI single last time up, grounded out to first and hit that RBI single so far with the stick. Takes the ball here on the first pitch he sees. So 1-0. Took a little time to think about it. In the box now. Next pitch going to be swung on and missed. So 1-1. McFall trying to keep everybody right where they are. I guess just the one guy trying to keep the runner right where he's at. Next pitch going to be off of the zone. So 2-1-1 now. Sophomore comes set. And that one going to be in the neighborhood of the shoestrings. Ratley checking back over on first, but runner able to get back in more than enough time there. As Ratley had to get around the batter. 3-1 pitch, and that one going to be off of the zone as well. So that'll put runners on first and second.
Up next, number 1, senior left fielder, Latham Pruitt.
So it brings up Latham Pruitt here. Latham is hit by a pitch and doubled. Or, excuse me, hit into a double play, not doubled. Mabank could use another one of those right here. Going to show bunt this time. Gets it down the line, but it will go foul. So 0-1. Colin McFall focusing up here, checks back over the shoulder a couple of times. And now I'm going to make sure keep that runner at second base honest out there. Looking for that double play pitch, as that will be a strike, and Ratley trying to check back over at second. Doesn't quite work out, but again, Mabank able to get the strike and does keep the runner honest and standing on second base. Oh, 2 pitch. Big old breaking ball. Going to fall into the zone for one of those.
Breaker on the way. Look at that thing dance. Swings with the crutch. Oh, he missed it. He is corkscrewing down, and he's drilled himself into the dirt.
All right, so one gone, couple on here for the Eagles. Brings up Kason Higgins, the right fielder. He's walked and singled so far in tonight's contest. McFall checks over the shoulder, now delivers a ball. 1-0. Got a pretty healthy crowd of people on hand here in Canton tonight. So the next pitch going to be well inside. Higgins had to take a hop backwards, keep from wearing that one. Senior night here in Canton, they had a little presentation before as well. It was nice. 2-0 pitch, and this one going to be hit towards third. Gets under the glove, runner not stopping, or actually they are going to hold the runner. It was an excellent throw there from Slade Beasley to get the ball in quickly. So good news, no runs. Bad news, bases are now loaded with just the one gone.
Number 7, senior catcher,
Flips the order over as well. brings up Marco Chavez. First pitch here to Chavez, going to be a breaking ball. Gets down into the zone, buckled the hitter there, did Cullen McFall. He's thrown a couple that were kind of chin music with that pitch. That time Chavez saw the break, got out of the way, but it ended up falling right into the plate. Good job by Rat that time. Keep that pitch that was a little bit outside in front of him. McFall now up to 25 pitches on the night. 1-1, one gone. Check back over on the runner at first. Higgins able to get in plenty of time. 1-1 pitch. That one going to be just off of the zone for a ball.
Bring in a little bit.
So again, Cullen working with ducks on a pond here. Still could get out of this with one pitch. And that one going to be called a strike. So that helps the cause a little bit. Chavez going to have to be guarding the plate here. Mabank looking for that double play ball to get themselves out of this, or at least put another run, or excuse me, another out on the board. So this one going to be lifted high in the air. Green going to be able to range over and make the play back behind first base. So that'll now be two gone.
At the plate for the Eagles, number 4, Gavin Sanchez.
Brings up Gavin Sanchez. As you heard, he has walked and gotten out. Was one of the other guys that didn't get his first AB. So not 100%. Yeah, that actually is true, Rick. That should have been an infield fly rule. It's the first pitch here, going to be low and away. Ratley did a good job of trapping it there, keeping it in front. Trying to keep it at a 5-0 lead here. Next pitch going to be swung on and missed. I don't think he got a piece of that one. I think the swing just kind of interfered with Ratley's ability to catch it, so it skipped away. 1-1. Ooh, big old breaking ball. Had the hitter all out in front there. So Sanchez down to his final strike here. So is Canton in the half inning. McFall trying to get out of trouble, and he is going to do it with another big breaker to get one of these.
Comes winding up on the hill, a breaker on the way. Look at that thing dance. Swings with the crutch. Oh, he missed it. He is corkscrewing down, and he's drilled himself into the dirt.
All right, well, as it sits now, Mabank only has 6 outs to work with. We're going to see what they can do with them right after this here on the Cedar Creek Media Network.
Your look matters. And around here, nobody does custom like Creative Genius Enterprises. From school pride to business branding, they make it local, they make it personal, and they make it last. We at Cedar Creek Media are proud to partner with Creative Genius as our official outfitters, and we can't wait for you to join us. Creative Genius Enterprises, Henderson County's home for custom made right. Give them a visit at 806 West Main Street in Gun Barrel City or call 903-288-2458. That's 903-288-2458.
All right, top of the 6th here. Mabank still in a deficit, 5-0 here. Brody Lewis still up on the bump, 80 pitches thrown so far. And it is going to be Quade Green leading off the half inning here for the guys in green. So here we go, inning underway. First pitch going to be low. So Green going to be in the driver's seat after one pitch here. Next pitch going to be high. So Green got to keep himself centered here. I say this all the time on the other end. C1 low, C1 high. Kind of start messing with that batter's eye level. And Green this time going to take one right on the bottom corner for a strike. Recalibrate a bit. Steps back into the box. 2-1 on the way, and that one going to be chopped and fouled. 2-2. Got Jackson Whitaker and then Gunnar McGilvra in that order here for the Panthers in the half inning. Next pitch going to be high and inside, so Green will see the full count now. Big lefty sets, deals, and he thought he got the punch out, but it will be a free pass here as Quade Green will be the leadoff man and will get on first base. Now, okay, thought the umpire was calling for something, but he was just getting into his position as Whitaker going to take one above the stripes for ball one here. 1-0 pitch. That one going to be just about the same location, carry the same result. So 2-0. That 3 straight pitches, high. And if we're being honest with each other, I love Jackson to death, but that's not the guy you want to miss high to. His strike zone isn't up there. It is right there, though. 3-1 now. And that one will be off of the zone. Looked like Whitaker at that point was just going to challenge Lewis to throw him something hittable. So we'll put runners on first and second now. It's going to be actually not Gunnar McGilvra coming in here. It's going to be number 7, Andrew Garcia, that will come on and hit in the place of Gunnar. It looks like we're going to have a mound visit here for Canton. Let's see if they're going to just talk things through or if we're going to get a new pitcher up on the bump here. Lewis has thrown great so far tonight through 91 pitches, still hadn't allowed a run. The way it sits right now, it would be a split season series between Mabank and Canton. But Canton, if you want to be technical, could say they won the series based on run differential. Mabank still has only scored 1 run in this series this year. Blanked Canton to get the win on Monday, but now finding themselves again down 5-0 here in the top of the 6th. Going to have to go to work with it, and it is going to be the youngster again, Andrew Garcia, that is going to be helping the cause along here. Lewis still on the bump, sets, and deals. First one going to be well low. Garcia trying to be a hero here. And going to take one on the inside for a ball there. Good framing there by Chavez. Able to get the strike. Ugh, now just blows one right by Garcia that time. So 1-2 now. Lewis comes set, deals, and that one going to be in the dirt, had it pitched to waste. That's exactly what he did there. So we'll even the count up now, 2-2. Working a little slower here. Oof. Good eye there by Garcia to lay off of that one. It's all full now, 3-2. Lewis has walked the last couple he saw, and he is going to get the punch out there, as that one was right down Broadway. And again, just a heater thrown that Garcia couldn't quite catch up to. That will now bring up Tucker Davis here. Tuck going to be stepping in. Also playing his final regular season game in a Mabank uniform.
Tucker Davis.
We've got one out, but a couple of runners on base to do something with. And Tucker gonna, oh no, excuse me, I thought Tucker asked for time, but official still didn't have the mask on. Now we're ready to rock and roll. And now Tuck going to hit one, and that is going to get in the gap. Still, oh no, actually they are going to hold the runner there. So Quaid going to hold up at third, but that will fill up the pond here. As Tucker going to rip himself a single. It will now bring up Bryson Morris, who is stepping in to take over this seventh position in the batting order. Gavin Foote had been here. The redheaded senior going to get a chance to do a little damage here, maybe break open the scoring for Mabank. Lewis now at 98 pitches, so doesn't have a ton left to work with. I'm imagining Canton's wanting to see if they can get him out of this inning. First pitch going to be high, but offered at there by Morris. So be down 0-1, and again, Canton playing for their playoff lives here tonight. A win tonight would secure a play-in game against Athens for them tomorrow. Next pitch going to be swung on and missed there by Morris.
Hey, you see it? Let's go get it.
So they, to finish that thought, they probably want Lewis to throw as long as he can here to keep as many arms in reserve as possible. Next pitch going to be a punch out there. Catches that outside corner. So two gone now. Base is still loaded, of course. Cullen McFall going to step up. Cullen's ripped a double and gotten out as well tonight. First pitch he sees going to be on the inside. It looks like you got senior Cason Schreier standing in the on-deck circle, so he would be the next Panther to bat here. 1-0 pitch is going to be tapped. Slow roller towards short, and play not going to be able to be made at third as the ball just kind of falls out of the glove there of Reese. It was a hard play, but one way or another, Mabank able to put a run on the board and get themselves their first one of these of the night.
Woo, coming in hot. Yeah, home sweet home.
All right, as I said, Cason Schreier who hadn't been introduced tonight, so let's give him one of these.
Number 8, Kason Schreier, outfield, senior.
So bases still loaded here. 2 gone, 1 on the board for Mabank, so they at least didn't get blanked here tonight. First pitch going to be at the eye level here to Schreier. So 1-0. This next pitch from Lewis going to be just on the inside for a ball. 105 pitches now for Lewis, so he is, again, right up against his limit. Was it 110 or 115? 110. Next pitch, going to also be called just off of the plate for a ball. So now official making some notes here. I'm not exactly sure what notations were going down, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. 3-0 now. Schreier waiting on the pitch, and that one going to be right down the plate for a ball, or excuse me, for a strike. So Lewis keeps himself in it. Another pitch, and that one going to be a strike as well. So 3-2 now. Probably expect everybody to be running here, like Rick said. And going to be a punch out. So after 5.5 innings of play, Mabank able to get one on the board, but going to have a lot of work to do in the top of the 7th if they're going to want to come back in this one. Got to keep Canton off the board themselves here in the bottom of the 6th to keep that chance even a little bit closer. Let's go ahead and take us another little short break. We'll come back right after this here on the Cedar Creek Media Network.
For nearly 30 years, Carrie Harris Satellite has been the Lake area's trusted satellite and internet retailer by putting the customer and their needs first. And we here at Cedar Creek Media can attest to that. I'm JD Bird with Cedar Creek Media, and we're not just partners, we're customers of Carrie Harris Satellite, and can't recommend him and his friendly team highly enough. Stop by Carrie Harris Satellite in Athens today and ask how they can get you set up with Dish, Spectrum, Starlink, Boost Mobile, and more at 103 La Costa Street in Athens, or call 903-677-9522. Again, that's 903-677-9522.
Tired of rolling your trash can to the road and wondering if the big company's even going to show up? Sick of call centers, excuses, and price hikes from people who probably don't even know where Mabank is? Well, Neighborhood Sanitation is your solution, and they've been servicing Mabank and surrounding areas for over 40 years, priding themselves on being family-owned, local, and on time. From weekly cart service at your house to bigger bins and cleanup trailers for those spring cleaning binges, they've got you covered without the corporate nonsense. Make the switch today. Call Neighborhood Sanitation at 903-887-6711 and keep your trash local.
All right, so back here to it. Getting ready for the bottom of the 6th inning here in the regular season finale. Again, Mabank has already secured their spot in the baseball playoffs. They will be playing Kilgore next Friday and Saturday in Grand Saline. Game 1 Friday night, Game 2 early Saturday afternoon. Game 3, if necessary, would be Saturday evening, following immediately after Game 2. So really, Mabank tonight, again, trying to maybe keep a couple of guys in reserve, keep a few, let a few guys rest up, keep the shoulders and such kind of on the ice and get ready to come out and take on a very tough Kilgore Bulldog squad next weekend.
On the bump for the Panthers, number 17, Jaden Melendez.
So it does bring out, I want to say Jaden's a sophomore. I don't have it right here in front of me, but I'm pretty sure Jaden is a sophomore. Jaden Melendez. First pitch here going to be hit over into the gap between short and third. Gets through the hole there. It's neither McGilvra or McCrossan able to glove the hot shot. We're able to knock it down enough that it remains a single here. So Dyke will get on with the leadoff CNI single. We'll bring up Brody Lewis, who has been a warrior on the mound so far tonight for the Eagles. Going to try and give himself a little more run support as he is going to whack one into center field. So probably not the way Melendez would have drawn it up for himself to start out the night. 2 pitches, 2 singles. And it will now bring up number 5.
Out to play for the Eagles, number 5, Luke.
I was looking up and down my lineup there. Apparently my eyes just aren't working now. And now this one going to be hit way up in the air. Whitaker going to have a chance at that. Able to come over and make the play. But all 3 of the first at-bats of this inning here going 1 pitch exactly. So if anything, Melendez should still be feeling pretty fresh out there on the mound. So 1 gone, couple on. Brings up.
A.J. Reese.
Yep. PA man beat me to it again. A.J. Reese stepping into the box. First pitch he sees is going to be tapped foul. So it'll start off as a swing and strike here.
Pitch runner at first, number 14, Matt Martin.
Melendez checking the lead runner. Comes set, delivers, breaking ball, going to break too much before the plate. We'll even things up now, 1-1 the count. Again, Mabank needs to do their best to try and get out of this half inning with the blank. As that next pitch going to be low. They're going to need 4 runs in the top of the 7th just to keep this thing going. Next pitch, going to get away from Rat. Did a great job of locating it, but just an even better read there from the runner on second, Dyke. Able to take off. And it will now put runners in scoring position at second and third. 1 gone, 3-1 is the count. Next pitch going to be a foul tip. Goes right off the mask of Matthew Ratley there, who shows no pain, but is going to get up and take a second to walk over, collect that ball, maybe collect his thoughts as well. So that runs the count full now. Melendez trying to get out number 2. And that one going to be chopped. McGilvra, or excuse me, that's not even McGilvra, is it? That was Garcia. Knocked it down, but wasn't able to cleanly get a hang of it. So run will score and no out on the base paths. Runners now be standing at the corners. In a 6-1 ball game. Brings up the first baseman here, Cason Sanders. Now he is going to hit one well out into left, ranging back and able to make the play. It kind of looks like Cason Schreier standing out there, who I believe that is. So ball will be caught, but another run will come in. So Canton happy to trade out for a run here. Now a 6-run ball game, 7-1. It will bring up number 1, Latham Pruitt.
Senior left fielder, Latham Pruitt.
First pitch to Pruitt. Going to be at the bottom of the zone, called a strike. Melendez sets, checks around, deals, and man, big breaking pitch. Ended up landing about 1.5 feet in front of the plate, but gets the swing there. So I've seen Pruitt swinging a couple of those tonight. See if Melendez tries it again or if he goes back on the inside half. Here it is. He did try it again, this time able to lay off of it there. So 1-2. Pruitt trying to keep the rally going here. And he is going to go down looking with one of these.
He comes winding up on the hill. A breaker on the way. Look at that thing dance. Swings with the crutch. Oh, he missed it. He is corkscrewing down, and he's drilled himself into the dirt.
All right, well, the stage is set. Mabank needs to score 6 in the top of the 7th inning to keep this thing going. We'll see if they can do it right after this here on the Cedar Creek Media Network.
Tired of that builder-grade kitchen or bathroom stuck in 1998? Mosher Contracting has been remodeling homes around Mabank and DFW since 1995. They specialize in kitchen and bath remodels, flooring, room additions, and custom homes, guiding you from start to finish with real communication, not guesswork. See it in person at their kitchen and bath showroom at 235 North Gun Barrel Lane, right next to Elder Dodge in Gun Barrel City, Texas. Mosher Contracting, your one-stop shop for material and install. Call 903-470-8550, where they take the con out of contracting.
Jeff Van Horn and his team at Precision Spray Foam want to help you protect your investments and potentially lower your energy bill with a new layer of insulating spray foam for your home, barndominium, or metal building. Why choose Precision Spray Foam? Because they can help deter moisture, improve comfort and air quality, and provide extra strength to your building for years to come, all while being environmentally friendly and cost-effective. Jeff and his team make installation a breeze and can retrofit for any need. Call Precision Spray Foam today at 903-880-6323. That's 903-880-6323 for your free estimate today. Precision Spray Foam, part of the Van Horn Construction family and proud supporter of Mabank Athletics.
All right, back here is Matthew Ratley. The leadoff man going to lead off the inning here for the Panthers. First pitch he saw up around the eyeballs, so 1-0. And that one going to be grooved in for a strike. Still Brody Lewis out on the mound, but that pitch right there put him at 111. So that means that Ratley is going to be his final batter of the night. Man, he has thrown a gem here so far tonight, as Ratley now going to take a strike on the outside corner. So, again, man, been a great night on the bump for Lewis. Ratley trying to win what could be the final battle between these two of the night. Well, it will be the final battle of these two for the night, no matter what happens. Taking some extra time here, and next pitch going to be swung on and missed in the dirt. I think that just kind of zigged when Rat was expecting the zag. And so that is going to be the end of the night for Brody Lewis. 113 pitches, just the one run allowed, and was only, about 4 or 5 hits strung throughout the night as well. So got to give him his props. So you got the Mad Dog, Maddox McCrossan, going to be stepping into the box here against the new pitcher. Didn't see who it was whenever they came on in, but I'll see it here momentarily and let you know. I'm sure they've had their guy warming up out there in their pen, so don't know if they're going to take the whole time to let him warm up. Maybe, possible. Looks like it's, I think that's number 21, but either way, we're going to let him warm up for a second. We're going to take our potential last little commercial break of the night and be right back after this.
Erosion is stealing shorelines all around Cedar Creek Lake. At Parks Environmental Services, we put a stop to it with riprap, rock-solid barriers that lock your shoreline in place. And that's just the start. From silt fencing and erosion blankets to site cleanup, dirt work, and decorative flagstone walkways, we're your full-service erosion control specialists. When it comes to safeguarding your piece of the lake, trust the name Cedar Creek relies on, Parks Environmental Services, putting it down to protect your ground. Parks Environmental Services, located on 405 West Mason Street, or call 214-693-8056.
So at this point, I'm kind of convinced that Canton doesn't have a right-handed pitcher. Judson Dyke went real deep in that game last on Monday, a lefty. Starter tonight, Lewis went really deep, lefty. Now coming in relief, going to be Dylan Capps, also a lefty. So hurlers in Canton apparently are born with a left-handed gene. We'll bring up our shortstop here, Maddox McCrossan. Was trying to think of a way to segue that from left-handed, but couldn't figure it out. As he is going to take a strike on the outside corner on the first pitch he sees. So 1-0. First 11 pitches of the night that Maddox saw were all balls. Now he is going to hit a hard shot out to short, but able to range back and make the play with plenty of ground. That was number 3, Lucas Hughes. So it might have been the hardest hit ball we have seen all night, either squad. It was a low line drive, but it is right at the center fielder again. So Mabank down to their final out here, and it's going to be rested on the shoulders of Quade Green here. Utility man is hitting this 3-hole pretty much throughout the whole season. Been productive there. First pitch he sees is going to be a strike. Inside half of the plate there. Caps comes set. 0-1, going to be in the dirt that time. So 1-1 now. As Caps works a little slower than Lewis. Real intentional about everything he does here. Comes set. Next pitch going to be lifted high, but it's going to end up clanking off the top of the Mabank dugout over there, maybe even into the bullpen. But it is going to make it now 1-2. Mabank going to be down to their final strike. One and two again. Green wanting to think things through. Comes set in the box. Caps taking his time to think things through as well. Now sets, delivers, breaking ball, gonna get him. So Canton gonna be able to squeak out a win here tonight, 7-1, and they will be playing off against the, why am I losing my mind here? Athens. So Kemp able to take a 7-1 win here again. So they'll move on, set up a playoff game against Athens. So if you're in the area and want to see who's going to make the playoffs out of the district. Go out there and check that one out tomorrow as well. But again, final from here in Canton, 7-1. Mabank drops their final game of the district season, only the third loss in district for the year. So I was actually recording that to send it to somebody as well, so apologize. I kind of doubled up on the information there. But, yeah, again, final tonight, 7-1. We appreciate you all for being here with us. We appreciate all of our sponsors for riding with us throughout the year. We will be on the NFHS Network next week for playoff time, so y'all make sure you have that dialed in, and then we'll be back on the Cedar Creek Media Channel here pretty soon in the next couple of weeks, as we'll be doing some different things over the summer, have some different interviews, some different places, some different things to show y'all and make y'all a part of. So y'all be sticking around on the Cedar Creek Media YouTube page, on the Cedar Creek Media Facebook page. We got more fun stuff coming up for you over the next couple of weeks. But anyway, we